Hi guys, so today we're going to make some chicken scampi tenders with garlic Parmesan rice. So for your ingredients, you're going to need some chicken tenders, some fresh parsley, you're going to need some white wine, a dry white wine, I'm using a Chardonnay, you're going to need some chicken broth, white rice, some freshly grated parm, minced garlic, you're going to need some butter, a little bit of olive oil, and you're also going to need a couple of spices. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season our chicken tenders. I'm using a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. You want to season both sides. Now here in my skillet I have some olive oil that's been heating up. We're just going to cook our chicken tenders on both sides until they're nice and brown. You don't want to overcook your chicken, so just cook it just until it's done. And then we're going to take them out and set it aside. Now in that same skillet, I'm going to go ahead and add some butter. Now once your butter is fully melted, go ahead and add in your minced garlic, some red pepper flakes, and a little bit of salt, and then we're going to mix that together. I'm going to let this cook for about a minute or so. You don't want your garlic to burn, so just until the garlic starts to brown a little. And then I'm going to go ahead and increase the heat just a bit, and then I'm going to add in my wine. You're going to let this cook down until it reduces to about half. Now once it's reduced, you're going to take out a few tablespoons of this wine sauce to drizzle on top afterwards. So just go ahead and take out a couple of tablespoons, a few tablespoons, and set it aside. Now to the butter sauce that's left over, I'm going to go ahead and add in my white rice. We're going to let this rice cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, just until it starts to brown a bit. Next, I'm going to add in my chicken broth and a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to bring this up to a low boil. Now once it hits a low boil, you want to go ahead and cover it, and we're going to let this cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, just until all the water is absorbed and your rice is nice and fluffy. Now after 20 minutes, you want to take the lid off and just let your rice sit for a couple of minutes. I find that helps with when you fluff it, it doesn't get as gummy. I don't know, maybe I'm just making that up, but I like to let my rice sit a bit before I start to fluff it. Now after you let it sit for a couple of minutes, go ahead and take a fork and fluff your rice, and then you're going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top, and then kind of work it in with your fork. And then we're going to add our chicken on top. We're going to drizzle on that wine garlic butter sauce that we set aside earlier. And then we're going to sprinkle on some Parmesan cheese, a pinch of red pepper flakes, and top it with our fresh parsley. You guys, this is up there in the recipes. This is a really good recipe. I would double the sauce, the garlic wine sauce, because it's really good. But this is definitely a winner, you guys. You have to try it. You won't be disappointed. Yum.